Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new Spurs live stream. We are going to be talking about the latest Tottenham Hotspur news surrounding, all the topics in regards to Ange Postecoglou signing, in terms of signings that we have just announced a couple of days ago, in terms of signings that could potentially still happen. Look, guys, it's gonna be a very, very, very good live stream. And before we continue, please smash the subscribe button and drop a like on the live stream. Now, the Ederson. First of all, I'm going to talk about the Ederson we're talking about is Atalanta Ederson. The Atalanta Ederson, obviously not being a keeper, being a 24-year-old midfielder who plays for Atalanta. That is the midfielder we are talking about. Timo Werner obviously is a done deal. The loan is until the end of the season with an option to buy it around 15 to 16 million pounds, if I'm correct. Now, where does everyone stand in terms of that? Let's start with that. Big up to everyone who's on Instagram. I'll quickly say hello to everyone on Instagram, then head over to YouTube. Which Edison, we're talking about the Atalanta one. Zach guy, CDM from Atalanta. Yeah. Hello, bro. I'm a Spurs fan from Indonesia. Well done, mate. Congrats. I mean, big up to yourself. Timo Werner, where is he? He's, Tottenham Hotspur. Timo done now. Let's go for Eze and Tony. Where is Timo Werner? So Timo Werner has signed for Tottenham Hotspur as another loan deal, with an option to buy in the upcoming season, the following season, sorry, like not the 24-25 season, the 25-26 season. Now, let's not sugarcoat anything, and let's get straight into it. Now, it's a bit of an iffy signing. This one, it's a bit of an iffy signing. Some people are very, very happy with the signing of Timo Werner, and the majority of the Tottenham Hotspur fan base are not are not smiling from this transfer. Now, personally, to me, I can understand both sides. I genuinely can, but I don't understand what's the problem with Tony. To be honest, with Timo Werner, I don't understand the problem with it. I shouldn't say I don't see the problem. I do see the problem. I completely understand where people are sitting in regards to Timo Werner, but personally for me, maybe the goals haven't come, sure, but the rest, I mean, he hasn't been that bad that people are saying. He really hasn't. I mean, I can name you so many other players that have been worse than Timo Werner. Wow. All right. So we're having Ange out. Big up to yourself. I don't know who you are, but big up. Thanks for commenting. Look, would you rather have Ederson or Gallagher come in? It's hard. It's a hard one because I'm a big fan of Gallagher. I think the way he fits into Tottenham will be so good, but I'm not sure. He scores first goal against Crystal Palace. The best writer, so Sauna. One chick pony Ange, Mr. Sadio Mane highline. How long will he last at Spurs before the wheels come off? Does he have a plan B? Wow. Big up to Chris Wedge who's here. Hopefully you're doing well. Look, I can see a lot of this fan base are now turning on Ange. It's a bit shocking to me. It's a bit shocking to me, simply because we need to give this manager some time. Personally, I'm not Ange out yet, but if I see the same style of football in soon, then yeah, I mean, he's a good option for attack and good squad depth. Says he big up Nathan Hobbit. I agree with you, mate. I agree with you, but you know, some people, which I also understand the other point, some people are saying that, well, if we're trying to compete with the likes of, let's say, Villa, Villa, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, we got to up our game in terms of signings, which I understand. I understand Timo isn't the brightest out there, but he's definitely not our worst winger in the team this season. By far not this season. By far, he's not our worst winger this season. And he can score against Aston Villa. He's a good option. However, I would like to sign a statement signing such as Tony or Eze. However, we all know how it goes. We will sign someone no one has heard of. Exactly. Do you like Timo Werner? I don't see any problem with Timo Werner. Really don't. Richie said yesterday he's staying. Do you see us getting another striker like Goodmanson or Genoa? Yeah, I do see us getting another striker. I think it's our top priority, and we need to get another striker. Ederson has not. Ederson is too good. Gallagher's good, but he's just not like Ederson. Yeah, I understand. Hello, I think Werner will be good for the bench. You say that, but who starts then? Who starts? Right now, he's our starter. Right now. Big up, Josh. I think Tottenham fans saying managers are out is madness to me giving another season. Agree. I completely agree. Big up Natanovic. He's a good option for attack and good for squad depth. Personally, he's good to keep. I hope we sign another attacker. Yeah, I agree. But you know, other people are saying. I know you're also like Real Madrid. I know you support Real Madrid as well. People are saying from the Spurs community. Well, if we're paying Timo Werner's wages, we might as well go and get Modric when he finishes off at Real Madrid. We might as well do that, which is not a bad shout. It really isn't a bad shout. I'll be happy to. I'm so happy to have Modric back at the club, give him a season or two, you know. But it's just a lot of the fan base are very they they don't lack ambition in terms of they have too much ambition. People are saying that we're gonna title for the season, but people are gonna say we're gonna challenge for the title next season. It's we're nowhere near titling, challenging for the title. Nowhere near, and people need to understand that. Who do you prefer, Ederson or Gallagher? They're both different for me. For me, they're both different. I'll put it in a poll, but for me, again, they're both really different, very different. If you look at Ederson in terms of stats, he's played 35 matches, scored 6 goals, 1 assist. He also got a goal in the Europa League, and also he plays a completely different position to Gallagher. His main position is a central midfielder, but he can play defensive and attacking midfielder. If we compare Ederson and what's the name and and Gallagher. If we compare the two, I mean, in terms of passing, Ederson's above. In terms of shooting, Ederson's above. In terms of goal and shot creation, Conor Gallagher's above. Defense, it's really hard to compare the two. It's really hard. Spurs have an excellent squad, and with a few adjustments in their style of play in the big top 6 games, Spurs should be at the top business end of things at the wire, but no compromise highline. I get you. I still don't think we're there. I don't think we're there. I still think we're like 6 signings away, and that is basically a season or two. Is Ben Davis leaving? Sick of him. Is Ben Davis leaving? Sick of him. Why are you sick of him, Chris? Why are you sick of him? What team do you support? Well, mate, I'm pretty sure it's easy to see Tottenham supporter here, right here. Anything to Tottenham would be magic, but I doubt the board would manage to pull it off. Yeah. I mean, it's simple. I disagree. I think the topic shouldn't be if the board would accept it. It's would Eze accept Tottenham? And when you look at all the teams that are fighting for Eze, you know, all the top 6 teams will be fighting for him. Man City will be fighting for him for another midfielder. Why not? Why would Man City not be fighting for him? Arsenal, get in there as well. Yeah, sure. Liverpool could be. United, Villa could also be doing it. And you got Tottenham. Why would he necessarily come to Tottenham? I think if we put down a solid amount of, a solid amount of money, then we could be looking for him. Yeah. Peter, big up to yourself, Peter. Hopefully you're doing well. We're finished by keeping Werner. How Ange looked at him and said, "I want him," is beyond me. Well, mate, look. Let's talk about it for a second. Pedro Porro. His first 6 months at the club was absolutely shocking. Let's not sugarcoat that. He was absolutely shocking. Yeah? But for some reason, we decided to keep him. And I wasn't too over the moon. Obviously, I was happy we kept him, but I wasn't all wow on that. And look how he's turned up. It's absolutely criminal he wasn't called up to the Spain national squad. Absolutely criminal. But nevertheless, should challenge for the top 4. Yeah, we should. And I still think I think Villa are going to drop off because we all know what European football can do for you in the first season. It's challenging. It's not easy. Look, at the end of the day, we just got to keep our heads up and just continue with the Tottenham, believing. That's what we got to do. Poor not getting called up for Spain is shocking. Yeah, completely understand. I don't. Who was called up? In the big up Joshy Glass. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Where what anyone see the who got called up for the Spain national team in terms of right backs? Do we know? Did Carvajal get called up? Nothing against him, just did Vasquez get called up? Did any of no, Fabrizio would 100% have it. Yeah, Carvajal. Okay, Carvajal Navas got called up. Cucurella got called up. I still think that's crazy. I still think that's crazy for me. I think that's crazy. How is Navas got called up ahead of Porro? Thoughts on Manon Solomon's scene? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll be honest. I'm look. you know me. You know me. I think this kid has got so much skill to him. I really do. I don't think he's gonna become I don't think he'd become a world class winger. I don't think that. But I think for what we need right now, I think Manon Solomon could do the trick. He can sustain he can sustain the attacking winger right now on the left hand side or the right hand side for now. I'm saying, but it's if the right price comes in, sure, I guess we're gonna have to sell him. I guess like it is what it is. At the end of the day, you have to. He hasn't really. I don't know. It's a hard topic. It's a hard topic. A 38-year-old Jesus Navas. Yep, and Carvajal. Look. You know me though. You know me, and Nasser, you know me, mate. I don't really have a problem with experienced players getting called up for national squad. We've had this multiple times, this conversation in regards to England and Maguire and Pickford and us, and you can even say Kyle Walker in there. I happily say, you know what, I want some experienced players in this team when it comes to Euros. You know me, I say that a lot. So Carvajal, I'm not that upset that Carvajal got picked because I think he deserves it at the end of the day. Whether or not he played well or not, it's experience that he brings with him, and Champions League now you're in the final of that, plus winning the league. Look, experience for me is what really counts. But to have Jesus Navas in there ahead of what's his name, ahead of Pro, or even what's his name, or even to have the likes of, I mean, you can even say to have the likes of Kukurea in there. But then on the other hand, I understand because Navas can play right back, Carvajal can play right back, Navas can play right back, and even Kukurea could play right back. But still, it's criminal. Where should your captain Son be playing? He is best playing from the left, cutting in. Means you better go and find a nimble, mobile centre forward. Who do you have in mind as the expert you are? Um, Look, for me, like you said, and Matt and Josh, I don't know if they agree with me yet because Matt did agree with me the other time. I do remember this though. Matt did agree with me on a specific game that Son did play well off the left. He did agree with me saying, "Wow, yeah, Son did play good on left." He didn't agree with me saying Son should be playing on left forever, but he did agree with me that on that game he was specifically very good. So personally, for me, as you guys know, I would prefer Son on the left. And as striker, for me it has to be like an Ivan Toney or a Vlahovic. If not, one of them, like that type of profile as a striker, I would want someone who's strong, someone who's able to hold up the ball. The reason why Richie is somewhat in some fans good is because he can hold up the ball. He can hold up the ball. Whether it means he will get fouled, it doesn't matter. He's able to hold up the ball and do something. If it's to be fouled with the ball, or if it's to pass the ball back, whatever. He's able to hold up the ball. If we get rid of Richie, we've got no hold-up play. Maybe you can try out Kulusevski as striker. I don't oppose that. I wouldn't mind that. But for me personally, a striker in the profile of either Ivan Toney Vlahovic, that'll be good. Guys who's on Instagram, who are on Instagram, please head over to YouTube. I'll post, I'll put the link for the YouTube in the bio, so you guys can come and talk with us live on the channel. So get over to YouTube to get involved with the chat. Big up to everyone. Big up. So no, Dominic Solanke personally not my go-to at all. Not my one to go to. I'll be honest. It's just how I see it. It's just how I see it. Now we do have some shouts out here. From other strikers to go for. But before we go on to a 39-year-old Ronaldo got called up for the Euros and Porro didn't. Again, for me, with the likes of Ronaldo and Messi, when they get called up for their teams, you can't really say much because it's Ronaldo Messi. It's Ronaldo Messi. But look, lads, we do have a couple of shouts out here. I will get back up to the comment beforehand. Dovvik or Soloth from La Liga would be good. Look, I know that Dovvik, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's having a good season. In terms of goals and assists, I think he's 27 years old. I think 25 years old. I'm gonna quickly check it. But I know he's been scoring at 24. So he's 20. He's 26 years old. He plays for Girona, and they've been outstanding this season. Could have won the league this season. And look, he's been getting goals galore. I mean, 36 matches, 24 goals, 8 assists. He's a serious forward. Now, problem for me, and I'm not gonna pretend like I know who he is. I don't know his style of play, so I don't know how he will suit Tottenham. But if he utilizes his body like I like, his body, you know who I'm talking to right there. And if the way he moves is right to how Ange wants, and I'm all in. But I want to see a statement signing. I think someone mentioned that earlier. I want a statement signing. Now this Soloth Donley plays for Norway. Unbelievable. He's had very good season. He plays again also in La Liga. I think he plays for Villarreal. I think he's around 28-year-old, but I know he's scored around 23 goals this season, 6 assists. That is class to me. That is absolute class. I know. Dovvik had more goals. Did he have more goals? More assists? Yeah, more goals and more assists. But look, this guy who's got all this experience, you can see, 28 years of age, forward. Where did Villarreal finish? Okay, so they finished 8th in La Liga. So we could even get him for a cheap. But yeah, they are very strong, good with both feet, and bring a new style into the league. Yeah. So again, I'm it's all for the fans out there. I'm very cautious when I buy players from other leagues. It probably is the same. It's the same idea when La Liga fans or Serie A fans buy players from other leagues. Now, a Premier League player won't necessarily work in La Liga. Let's be real. A Premier League player won't necessarily work in La Liga. A La Liga player won't necessarily work in Premier League. It's not if you play in Premier League you can play anywhere. It's not like that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. It's a different league, different way they play. Now that's the only issue I have, is that with Dovvik and Soloth, I think that's how you pronounce their names. I don't know if they've ever played in the Premier League. I don't know if they're going to be good in the Premier League. Not too sure how they'll suit the Premier League. But again, won't be opposed to trying it out. We did have Lorente from La Liga joined us. We had Soldado from the La Liga joined us. We've had players from La Liga joined us. Giovanni Lo Celso. Now, let's continue. Let's continue a bit. This is the last statement I want to take on the strikers, because I do want to talk about a couple of these youngsters that I've got in mind. Victor Osimhen from Pro Napoli fits the profile striker you are looking for. He is a highly toxic and would bang goals for fun. Who are you going to sell to raise funds to pay for him? Now, I'm a realistic Tottenham Hotspur fan. I'm going to say how it is. I'm realistic, yeah? We are not signing Victor Osimhen. I'm telling you, there is no way I'd love to sign Victor Osimhen. I'd love to sign Osimhen. I think he's perfect for us. The way he plays, like you just mentioned, I think he's perfect. But we are just not signing him. We are just not signing him. If we've just signed the likes of Timo Werner, why would we go sign Osimhen? Like, we're not there. We're not there. Arsenal would go sign him. Man City would go sign him. I'm saying, you know what players they have right now? I'm saying the teams that would sign him are like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, even Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool. Like, those teams would sign Osimhen, or can sign Osimhen, let's say like that. They can sign him. Ignore the fact that Real Madrid have got Mbappe, or Liverpool got Darwin Núñez, or, Man City have got, let's say, Haaland. Ignore what they got right now. I'm saying they are capable of going to sign Osimhen. They've got the pool. We've got no pool. Why would Osimhen leave Napoli to join Tottenham Hotspur? Why? Does he see a project in Tottenham Hotspur that we don't already see? Maybe. Now, how will we raise the funds? Well, we've got Emerson that probably will be leaving. He did go out to a negotiation the other week in AC Milan. Tottenham Hotspur want around 30 million euros, I'm pretty sure, for the right back, for the Brazilian right back. I mean, go for it, lads. We can sell Manuel Solomon. We can sell the likes of we can sell the likes of Ndombele, the likes of Hojberg. We got players that can be sold, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Daniel Levy, in terms of money, is the best chairman out there in terms of money. Trust me, we trust me, we got money. Trust me when I say that. Just as much as a striker, we need to proper back midfielder who can also pass the ball back, box to box midfielder. Yeah, 100%. And look, the box to box midfielder is a very tricky one. It's a tricky one in terms of the fan base. Some people want Conor Gallagher. Some people want an Ederson from Atalanta. So I'm not too sure. I haven't seen enough of Ederson to say I want Ederson. I just haven't. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. Like, I haven't seen enough of Ederson to say I want Ederson. I've seen enough of Conor Gallagher. I know what he brings to the table. I know he fits the Ange system perfect. Now, let me I want to bring up this. Okay. Now, I will be posting a link to the StreamYard out if anyone does want to come on and have their say. Couple things. Richarlison did say earlier this week that he made a statement saying, "I left my vacation and came to work to come back better ahead of the next season. Regarding what's been said in the media in the last few days, it's fake news. I will not leave England ahead of the next season." Lovely. For me, personally, I think that's great. Now, a couple of looks into the youngsters this season. Let me quickly share screen this to you all. Right. Youngsters 23 to 24 season. These are the three youngsters I decided to have a look at who have had an unbelievable season. Troy Parrott was unknown to Excelsior the season, who are in the Eredivisie League, Netherlands League. He's had 25 games in the Eredivisie, 10 goals and 4 assists. Not too bad at all. The KNVB Cup, he's had 3 games, 0 goals and 0 assists. The Dutch playoffs, he's had 3 games, 4 goals and 1 assist. That is amazing. Mikey Moore has been playing in the Tottenham under-18 this season as a 16-year-old. He's played 7 games, 8 goals and 4 assists. He's had a lot of injuries this season, so you can't blame the fella. He did make 2 appearances for the Tottenham Hotspur team. It's big up to him. Congratulations on the 2 caps for the Tottenham Hotspur team. And the final player we're going to look at is Lucas Bergvall. He's been playing on loan for Djurgården in the Swedish league. 11 games, 3 goals, 1 assist. 6 games, 3 goals, 0 assists. Also had a couple of injuries. So these are the 3 youngsters. Now let's have a look at the comments we got. Username 57285. Really hope Pat shows he's some good enough for the squad. Hope Troy gets a chance this season. He's looking very promising. Plenty of good youngsters coming through. Just hope they're given a chance to prove themselves. For me personally, I want to see Donley given a chance. Will Lancashire? Yep, we'll get him up next time. Don't you worry. The future is bright. Love that. Love that. Now, as you can see, we do have some good youngsters coming through. Now, this is the link to join the chat or the live stream. More than welcome to come on. All of us know why they aren't playing Solomon. It's just sad. Yeah. I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah, completely understand. If looking at a Serie A, we should look at Thuram. He's very good in all departments and has a strong presence in midfield. 6'4". Oh my gosh, I just got a tweet from Tottenham Hotspur saying, "Good luck, Ben, Brennan, and Joe." I thought we sold Ben Davis and sorry, very quickly before I get back to that comment. We have some Ben Davis, Brennan Johnson, and Joe Rodon has all been called up for the Welsh Euro squad. The link for the live stream is in the chat. I'm quickly gonna also post on the WhatsApp. So in regards to Thuram, I mean, I'm not too sure what I think of him. So I'm just trying to post a thing. Yeah, so in the meantime, whilst it's loading, he is 26 years old, and yeah, he's here. I'm just gonna post this here. Ta-da. All good, all done. So yeah. So in regards to Thuram, I'm looking at some stats here. He's had 35 matches, 13 goals, 7 assists. He's playing a Champions League, got a goal in it. In Super Coppa Italia, he got a 1 goal, and the Coppa Italia, he didn't get a goal or assist. Look, you now mentioning those players, Solot and Jovic from Ukraine and Norway, has really opened my eyes to them. It really has opened my eyes. After this, I'm gonna go do my own research on them 2 players. Look, they we could get them for cheap. Although Girona, well, I'm not sure. Let's answer some comments here in the chat. Hojberg needs to go. Yeah, I think time's up. Time is up for him. You know, he's had a nice couple or 5 seasons with us. I'm talking 5 seasons. No, like 3 seasons with us. It's just time to go. He's a good midfielder, good box to box. Yeah, but I understand that. I I I just think if we first of all, let's talk about a striker position. Hang on, before we talk about Turam, we talk about a striker position. I'd go for the solo guy. In the meantime, I'm saying like the type of midfielder I'd go for is the type of striker I'd go for is a solid guy, the Jovic, Vlahovic, Tony, them type. Now, if we need goals from a box to box player, we could go for Turam, but he'll probably cost a bunch. 26 years old. Conor Gallagher is proven, but he doesn't. You can't really compare him to Turam, really. In all fairness, in all fairness, nah. People are. I love Hojberg, man. He's majestic. We got some crazy fans out there saying we need to bring back Eric Lamela. No, 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 no. I love Eric Lamela. I think he was a good service for us, but no, no. I don't want to see it. I just don't. Richard already putting work ahead of the season. Um, I just can't see him get Eric Lamela. No, thank you. Um, yeah, no. I don't want Eric Lamela. I think it was great. It's like you don't go back to your ex. Simple, simple. I'm seeing news just here on Tottenham right now. Bryan Gill could go to Sevilla this season on loan with a purchase obligation with a limit of 6 million. Says Vamos mi Sevilla FC. Yeah, Casemiro could be going to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, so look, overall, not for me, Eric Lamela going back. Hojberg, Royal, Whiteman, says skill got to go. Nah, I don't think Whiteman needs to go. I don't think Whiteman needs to go. He really doesn't. Let's be honest. He really doesn't. I think now we're just saying stuff for the sake of saying stuff. He does not need to go. Like I mean, he gives us the homegrown criteria. There's no need to get rid of him. There really isn't. Um, it's just so annoying that you know what, we didn't even talk about this. How did United win the FA Cup? How did they win? How? Police from Bristol. Police from Bristol could be sick. Oh, I thought you were making a joke. That song you keep on singing. Um, Look, I think in regards to news, that's really all we got. I know Ederson's been heavily linked with Tottenham, but look, a good transfer window will be Eze, Tony, Ederson, and them three. A good transfer window will be Eze, Tony, and Ederson. If we can get all three of them in, maybe add a cheeky, maybe it's like, it's so unrealistic though. I don't want to be unrealistic. I mean, even if you added a cute Adeyemi in there, maybe an Adeyemi, that'd be a brilliant, brilliant transfer window. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. Yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this live stream. I will catch you guys in the next live stream. Make sure you guys keep safe and have a good day. Come on, you Spurs. Bye-bye.